Hey, what's up? What's happening? How you doing? What's going on? Much love to you. We back again. Thank you for being with me. And I just want to ask one thing. Are you aware? 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 Are you? And that's kind of like what I want to talk about, revisiting something that I became aware of late last night. I was almost asleep, and then something juggled around in my brain, as crazy as it is, and realized something that's a possibility that people need to watch out for, to be aware of, I should say, be aware. Or even if you're a music artist, right? Because that's the premise of where the observation came from. The possibility, the possible observation came from. And now I'm going to revisit a few things. I just did a video recently about the artist Chance the Rapper's new release called Starline, right? And how another artist, producer, music producer named Kata and myself released a project called Starlines a little over a year ago, right? And that there was some interesting similarities. The timing is more eerie than anything, really. Now, also, I want to tie that together with another episode I did a while back about the UMG buying the parent company, the CD Baby, and other corporate entities doing similar things with digital streaming platforms. And my concern was, in this digital and AI age, right? Because now we're also dealing with that. How will they use things, right? Like, what would they be doing? We already have seen things happen through other people's channels and other people sharing information, like music attorneys. Like, there's this girl, top music attorney, who was really cool too, right? And we've seen the misdealings or shady type of wording yet again, right? To take advantage of independent artists or smaller artist catalogs, so on and so forth, right? We've seen it done with AI. We've seen it done in other ways. The bigger labels taking rollover smaller percentage shares of those smaller artists and just conveniently rolling it over into their accounts to support their major artists, so on and so forth, right? Me, myself, I just been doing this a long time, so I become aware of certain types of activity and movement, right? But nevertheless, combine that with someone else's expertise, maybe sometimes it helps you connect the dots. So let's talk about how they use the AI and the data collection for these companies. And so is it a possibility that what could take place, because I'm not saying that's what happened this time, right? I'm not saying anything about what happened, but I am noticing that it's a possibility that could the AI be farming out certain ideas. Like, maybe, let's just say hypothetically, that someone's looking for something catchy, a new concept, a new look, a new something. So they're searching for something fresh or new, right? The data is pulled and then sold to another company, and then another person turns to another artist, or this is all hypothetical, but just saying, can turn to another artist and say, hey, I've got an idea for a look. I've got an idea. Because now with AI, it takes from everybody, it takes bits and pieces, so you can never really tell that the concept it's giving you is genuine, catered to your to what your interests were. right? So it's just gonna pull and put together a slop composition, even though it's dressed well, right? It looks good, right? But it's still taking it. And so is it possible that some artists out here can be on the lookout from time to time to see pieces of your concepts popping up in other people's artwork, probably mainly because it's been siphoned by the way the AI models have been trained? Mind blowing, right? Right? That was the thought I had almost before going to sleep. These are the type of things that can go through my head from time to time. But keep a lookout. And I would say, even like it goes back to another video that I just did talking about the girl, that poor girl who was on that interview, and then they, and it sounded fishy how like she's on the third interview, and I started wondering, are they trying to get her point of view likeness, or try to enter some kind of prompts into an automated system to see if that works? It's very interesting to keep an eye out for, an eyebrow up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's spooky times. Before you know it, they'll just have a knockoff you, and at the kiosk screen somewhere. It'll be looking like you, but it don't sound like you, and you're gonna be like, wait a minute, I ain't signed off on this. You'd be like, actually you did. See here in your email, in the little contract, you said I accept, and so you did. Like, do you see the disclaimer on the social media, and when you made your account and you said accept, you did. And now, if you're an artist too, right, and you put your work on this DSP and all this kind of stuff, oh, you said, yeah, we could take bits and pieces and use them for our partners, to take data, is what they'll say, data collection, and use it the way we feel fit, which is possibly selling bits and pieces of your ideas, concepts, and likenesses to other companies to use, and with a big budget, and wipe out the little guy at the same time. So using you yet again, exploitation, in its purest fashion, unadulterated, pure unadulterated exploitation. Oh yeah, the dollars are gonna come rolling in. I can see it now. We're going big time. Oh man. That was I just wanted to catch up. And man, if you're here, man, subscribe, like the video, comment. Let me know what you think about what I'm thinking about right now, because I think that in the time that we're in, that sounds like up an alley or something that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the behavioral traits that I spoke of in the previous video. You know what I'm saying? Like people's certain ideologies and certain traits, and also to be aware that certain companies seek out some of these weird traits, or not, I didn't say weird, but just say they seek out certain traits in certain individuals to see if they're a candidate for certain positions, like if they fit a certain character profile, in a sense. You know what I mean? Doesn't always make them a well-rounded person, a smart person, or anything. They just look for these types of personality traits because this person can basically fit the role that they need them to fit, and then get handled the script. Don't go outside of the script, and everything will be fine, but anyway, man, I appreciate y'all anytime and all the time for coming through, hanging with me. Check out all the music, King A.D.S music, you know what I'm saying? Check out the website, King A.D.S, I think it's kingadsmusic.com. Check out all the music here, check out the catalog, and subscribe. I think I said all that already, and just hope this was a cool video with y'all. It's love to come and hang with y'all, so hope it was cool, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, man, much love, peace.